And I'm going to talk about the 5 ways to know if he's a good man. Let's get right on into it. So let me flip the camera around. All right. So 5 ways to know he is a good man. 5 ways to know he is a good man. Let's start. Number 1, his words and actions are positive and they match. That's number 1. You could say number 1 would be honesty. But more specifically, that honesty is his words and actions being positive and matching. Not that old toxic honesty where, they telling you something that is messed up. Like, oh, me and my ex-wife still live together, but, we sleep in separate rooms. Or, can you accept me with that? Or, things that men be honest about, just so that they can later on tell you, well, I told you to, no. Honesty, where his words and actions are positive and they match. Gotta have that combination. All right. Number 2, he is a no questions asked provider. No questions asked provider. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to wonder about it. He got it. Ain't nothing to think about. You don't even you'll leave your purse at home if it wasn't for you need your lip gloss. You'll leave your bag at home if it wasn't because you like to have your little travel baccarat. I'm talking about myself a little bit, but I'm saying he's a provider. No questions asked. Everything you need, everything y'all doing, he provide. All right. That's number 2. Number three, and this is a really heavy one. They're all heavy hitters, but number 3 is a really heavy one. There is no wondering. No wondering about shit, really. There's no wondering about shit because he is transparent. So transparency, I would say, would be number 3 because when someone is transparent, when something is transparent, like say for instance like this right here, this is not transparent. If I put this up here, you can't see through that. Can you see the board? Nope, you can't see the board. Can't see the board, right? Okay, but if something is transparent, then that means I could see through it. That means I don't have to question what is behind that veil. That means the information is already being presented. I'm talking about the type of man that gives you data that you were not asking for. The man that gives you details that you didn't need. Okay? The man that is willing to tell you his account numbers. Okay? Not that you ever need to do anything with those right now because he's providing everything. But I'm saying transparent. You don't have to wonder about anything. And transparent not just with his actions, but also with his intentions. You don't have to wonder about anything. You don't have to wonder the direction of the relationship. He's not trying to be vague. He's not trying to be brooding. He's not trying to, them people that, I don't know what he thinking. He just be so quiet and just sitting there or whatever. No, a man who he want to tell you. He want to tell you what is on his mind. He wants to do that. That's number 3. Number 4. Number 4 is kindness. This man is kind to everyone, including the people he does not need. How kind is he to the waitress or the waiter? How kind is he when y'all at the drive-thru? Is he rude? Is he an asshole? How kind is he to old lady walking across the street? I don't know. Kindness to people they don't need. Everybody, including the people that they don't need. The people that they don't need is a big one. Because people going to be nice to people that they need. Duh. They have to. Right? But he might be nice to the person at the restaurant. Whatever. Because you need them to make your food. But nice like person walking down the street. A homeless person. Whatever. Just nice. Just kind. Okay? Respect is number 5. R-E-S-P. The very last but not least. This could have been number 1. I don't know. These are not in any particular order. All right? These are just 5 ways to know he is a good man. Not think about it. Not wonder about it. Not, well, he might be. And nah. You gonna know. All right? Number 5. Respect. Let me underline kindness. Respect. What does he respect? So just respecting you is not enough. All right? Just, oh, well, he don't call me on my name. He don't talk crazy to me. He don't be... No. I'm talking about respecting not just you in general. I'm talking about respecting... He respects your boundaries. He respects your boundaries. You could tell him no and he's okay with that. You could say, I'm not ready for X, Y, or Z. And he could say, oh, babe, I understand. I'm okay with that. Hell, some things he not even going to ask because he respect your boundaries. If y'all just start dating and... Or even ain't been... Maybe let's say y'all been dating a month or 2 or something. Right? You've been to his place. But maybe you're not ready for him to come to your place. He is never going to push and ask all, why I can't come to your place? And you know what I'm saying? Respect your boundaries. Now, he might want to see what it look like. You know what I'm saying? He might ask you a couple questions because he want to know, he want to make sure ain't nobody living there too. Okay? All right? Men want these same things. Okay? All right? Men want, well, I ain't going to say all these same things. They want some of these things from you as well. Okay? All right? So, but right now we talking about what they going to give you. He respects your boundaries and your feelings. All the time. This is a person who is never dismissive of you. Never dismissive of your feelings, how you feel, anything that's done transpired. It might not be that serious to him because maybe it didn't happen to him, but it's serious to him because it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? If it's affecting you, it's affecting him. And he want to make sure that it's together. All right? Because he respects your feelings. So let's quick recap. 5 ways to know he is a good man. If you are talking to someone, if you're dating someone, if you're getting to know someone, if you've been in a relationship with someone for some time, and any one of these things are not present in your relationship, I'm here to tell you, you're not dealing with a good man. You're dealing with a man. He might have some good qualities, but he's not really a good man. Okay? I'm just here to tell you what it is. All right? I'm here to be honest. The 5 ways. 1, his words and actions are positive and they match honesty. Number 2, he's a no questions asked provider. Number 3, there's no wondering. No wondering because he is transparent, okay, about everything and his intentions with you. Number 4, he is kind to everybody, including the people that he does not need. And last but not least, number 5, he respects your boundaries and feelings all the time. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Because how you going to be with somebody and they not kind? Why would you want to be with somebody who is not transparent and you have to wonder? Why would you want to deal with somebody who's not a provider? I mean, even if you got some money, you want him to have some money too, right? Right. Don't want to be with nobody who don't respect your boundaries or your feelings. Definitely don't want to be with nobody who is dishonest, because you can't trust them. Okay? So all 5 of those things need to be present. Very important. Okay? Sometimes women, unfortunately, when we check the boxes, sometimes it looks like, where my little napkin thing go? Well, sometimes we check the boxes, it look like this. I'm finna extend this a little bit. Sometimes when we check the boxes, it look like this. Some box. It be like this. Let's make some boxes. What do women be looking for? Tall, dark, handsome. Did I say tall? Okay. And 6 figures. Oh, I forgot the last box. 6 plus. So a lot of times women be having these boxes. Okay. This be it. This be it. You know. Who want to know, is he tall? You know, when I say tall, dark, like, does he have that brooding, manly, you know, and handsome? Do he make 6 figures? Do he got some money? And is that thing thinking? He might check each one of these boxes. And now you like, yay! Look at my eyes, they all tangled up. You're like, yay! I've hit the jackpot. She thinks she's hit the jackpot. Yay! She's y'all know. Let me make this. This is better. So she's like, yay! I found my man of my dreams. He's got all these things, but he's a narcissist. How you spell narcissist? Narcissist. But he's a narcissist. He's a cheater. He's an asshole. He's mean. He's just not a good person. Like, not a good person in general. Like, some of those things in those 5 has something to do with just the person. Like kind to people, wherever that they go, respecting people's boundaries and stuff like that. Those are like good people traits. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. Right? But he could have all these things and be a terrible person. a horrible person. This all deals with the outside. The problem with this is the exterior of a man. This is the exterior. And these things are in the interior of a man. Okay? The difference in those 5 things that I listed, okay, and these 5 things here in these check boxes is that these are exterior things. These are some things that could fade and often will. We shrink as we get older. Sometimes our color even changes. Skin could change, right? You get old. He might not be as fine the older he get. Let's say something happened and he's, disfigured some kind of way, right? 6 figures, haha. In this economy, that's really not that much anymore. But I'm saying, like, depending on how many 6 figures you make, right? But that could be fleeting. That could go somewhere one day. What if he get fired? Or what if he decide that his job is too stressful and he wants to take a little pay cut or something, anything. And in that, y'all do know this stopped working after a while, right? This don't work forever, What we got, you know what I'm saying, the whole work forever, okay? It might get dry, you know what I'm saying? You might have to put something in there to keep the lubrication, but as long as it's open, it's going to work. But see, that they might need medication. Medication might not work, might not be good for them. So that's when these interior things, that's when that respect and that honesty and that transparency and that care for you and provision, that is where it's going to really count. Okay? That is where your I'm with my best friend energy is going to come from. Because your best friend going to respect your boundaries and your feelings and care something about you. Your best friend is going to hold you down. Your best friend, all of that's good. And it's okay to have your preferences, all right? I'll talk about that in another video about having your preferences and how that's okay and how we shouldn't be dealing with people who we're not even, remotely attracted to because, we just trying to have somebody. No, it's okay to have your preferences. It's a good thing. Have your preferences. Keep them. But you also need to understand that it's really important to pay attention to the interior and not just the exterior. And now I'm finna go make me something to eat. I'm hungry.